Welcome to YogaSix, everyone. My name is Alex. Today I will be guiding you through a 20-minute slow flow. All you'll need is 2 blocks, so we'll go ahead and get started right away. Start by grabbing one of your blocks. We're going to take it right under our seat here. You can kind of adjust your knees a little closer together or a little wider depending on how your hips are feeling today. We'll go ahead and rest the hands down and invite your eyes to a close. Starting to turn your awareness into your breath. Let's invite in a big breath in. Big deep exhale, let it go. Sitting nice and upright in your spine. Taking another breath in. And exhale, release. Last one, deep breath in. And exhale, release. Slowly taking your eyes open, we'll inhale, bring the arms up overhead, lifting up nice and tall into the spine, shoulders pulling away from the ears. On your exhale, taking right hand forward, left hand back, starting to find a nice twist into the spine. Let's gaze past our shoulder. Deep breath in, big exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, making your way back to the center. Take the arms back up overhead. Exhale, left hand forward, right hand back. Find a nice twist over the right shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist a little further. Beautiful. Inhale, make your way all the way back to center. On your exhale, we're going to find a cactus shape into the arms here. So starting to hug the shoulders together behind the back. And this inhale, start to take a little gaze up towards the sky. Taking your chin all the way up. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up. On your exhale, we're interlacing our hands behind the back. One more breath in here. Start to hug the heel of the hands together. We're squeezing the shoulder blades. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, release. Slowly find that block, take it away, place it off to the front. We're coming into our first tabletop position. On our inhale, start to find that little hammock of the belly. We're gazing all the way up into our cat pose. Big exhale, round and curl, chin pulls into the chest. Again, inhale, find that little sway, lifting all the way up. Pull the shoulders down. Big exhale, round and curl, puffing up the back of the heart. One more time, connecting some breath to movement here. Inhale, lifting up. Big exhale, round and curl. Coming back to a neutral spine, we're taking our right leg back and just place the toes onto the mat. Let's find a little rock forward and back here, getting into the wrists, getting out any crinkles you might have. Beautiful. On your next breath in, let's take that left arm nice and high. Find a big twist. Taking your gaze up to the sky. And exhale, your hand all the way down. Good, we're swiveling that left foot off the mat. Inhale, take the right arm overhead into this modified side plank. Finding some length, reaching from fingertip all the way down through the right side of the body. Inhale, make your way all the way up. Take the right hand down. Inhale, sweep your left arm overhead. Coming into our gate pose here. Find a little press of the hips forward. See if you can start to really open up the front of the body. And finding your breath, let's make your way all the way back to tabletop. Swivel your foot back under, coming back to that tabletop. This time we're taking our left leg back. Let's find that little rock again, forward and back. Grounding into the left palm. Inhale, take the right arm high. Find a big twist. Gazing all the way up past the right hand. Deep breath in. And exhale, unwinding. Swivel the right foot off the mat. We're coming into our modified side plank again here. So really reaching again, fingertip all the way down that left side of the body. Inhale, making your way all the way up. Left hand down the back leg. Inhale, take the right arm high, gazing all the way up to the sky. And on your next breath out, coming back to the top of the mat, finding your tabletop position. From here, start to walk your feet back. We're coming into our first plank pose. Maybe find a little rock here, again, forward and back. Start to engage the core, hugging your belly button back to spine. On your inhale, start to shift forward, drop onto the knees. We're coming all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes. On your next breath in, inhale, lifting up into a baby cobra. Little weight into the hands. Start to pull the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, start to release. We're pressing up into a Sphinx pose from here. So walk your hands out. You're coming right on top of the forearms. We're gonna reach that right arm back. Go ahead and grab a hold of the right ankle and start to pull the heel into the glute. So we're really pressing into the forearm and into our pelvis, into the mat, getting a nice good stretch here. And exhale, release. Switching sides, reaching back with that left hand, grabbing a hold of the left ankle. Start to pull the heel in. Deep breath in. And exhale, release. Beautiful. Walk the hands back, place them on either side of the rib cage. Start to straighten the arms. Inhale, lifting up into our upward facing dog. Start to float the knees, the thighs off the mat. Shoulders pull away from the ears. Deep breath in. Exhale, curling up and over the toes, coming into your first downward facing dog. Start to find a little pedal of the feet, right, then left. Fingertips are spread nice and wide here, starting to press the shoulders open, heart towards the thighs. Find a moment of stillness, tapping into our breath, deep breath in. Big exhale, let the heels melt. On your inhale, gaze forward. Let's walk the feet to the top of the mat. We'll find a halfway lift. Palms come up the shins. Nice flat back here. And exhale, folding down. We're coming into our ragdoll. Big generous bend into the knees. Find an interlace behind the back. We'll start to reach the arms up overhead, curling the chin into the chest. Option to find a little sway here, or maybe just hold this nice and still. One more deep breath in. And exhale, releasing the hands. We'll slowly roll our spine up one vertebra at a time, coming up into a mountain pose. Deep breath in, reach the arms overhead. Coming back to that cactus shape, elbows pull down. Exhale, start to lean back, gazing up to the sky, shine your light. Inhale, reach up nice and tall. Exhale, take a forward fold back down. Start to walk the feet back, coming back to your high plank here. We'll flow through our first chaturanga. Inhale, start to shift forward. Exhale, bend the elbows back. Find that moment to pause, really hugging the elbows in. Start to untuck the toes. Inhale, lifting up through upward facing dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, take your right leg high. Toes are pointing down, heel is lifted. Let's bend the knee, open up the hip here. Good, really trying to keep the shoulders nice and level. And exhale, step your right foot forward. We'll go ahead and drop that back knee. Grounding into your left hand. Inhale, take the right arm high. And let's start to lift that back knee off the mat, taking the knee all the way up to the sky here. Deep breath in. And exhale, dropping right hand down. Really ground into the feet. We're making our way all the way up into a high crescent. Arms reach up overhead. Squaring off the hips, pulling that right hip back, left hip forward. One more deep breath here in your foundation. Exhale, open up to warrior two. We're spinning our back foot flat, arms reaching out nice and wide like a T. Start to stack everything up. Torso's right on top of the hips here. Beautiful. Flip the palm. Inhale, take the right arm high, left arm down the back leg into reverse warrior. And exhale, cartwheel your hands to the mat. From here, we're spinning onto the side of our back foot, coming into a side plank. Now you have some options here. You can either drop that bottom knee, or you can start to stagger or even stack that right foot on top of left. Start to lift up and out of the hips here. And exhale back to your high plank. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, chaturanga, bend the elbows back. Inhale, lifting through upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, take your left leg high this time. We're bending the knee, opening up the hip. Good, getting really into the hips here. Let's exhale, step the left foot forward. Drop the back knee. Ground into that right palm. Inhale, take the left arm high. And we'll tuck the back toes, start to really lift that back knee up. Reaching, finding that hug of the shoulders together. Exhale, drop left hand down. Grounding down, inhale, make your way up, high crescent lunge. Back heel is nice and lifted up onto the toes. And maybe take this a little bit deeper, squaring everything off. Deep breath in. On your exhale, spinning your back foot flat, opening up to warrior two. Again, finding some energy here, fingertip to fingertip. Take a deep breath in. Let's reach left arm high, right arm down your back leg for reverse warrior. Getting some space here in the front side of the body. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the mat. We're swiveling onto the side of our back foot, finding that side plank again. This time, right hand down, left arm reaches. Maybe take your gaze to the top. You can maybe even play around with floating that top leg. Beautiful. Coming back to your high plank. Inhale, start to shift forward. Exhale, elbows pull back. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Find a deep breath in. Big exhale, let it go. Flowing through that one more time. Breath to movement. One breath to one movement. Inhale, take your right leg high, bend the knee, open up the hip. Exhale, stepping through. Right foot between the hands, drop the back knee. Good, ground into the left hand. Inhale, reach that right arm high. Fire up the back knee. Exhale, lower the hand. Grounding down, inhale, reach up high crescent, arms overhead. Exhale, spin your back foot flat, open up, warrior two. Inhale for reverse, reach that right arm all the way up. Exhale, cartwheel hands to the mat. Find your side plank. Reach that right arm up nice and high, maybe even float that top leg. Beautiful. Exhale, back to high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Gliding through, lift the heart, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, inhaling our left leg high, bend the knee, open up the hip. And exhale, step through. Coming back to our low lunge, drop the back knee. Ground into that right hand. Inhale, take the left arm high. Start to lift up that back knee. Exhale, drop your hand down. Rising up, high crescent lunge. Inhale, take the arms overhead. And exhale, spin your back foot flat, opening up to warrior two. Drop that right hand down. Inhale, bring left arm high. Big breath in at the top. Exhale, hands come down. Find that side plank one more time here. Reach the left arm all the way up. Again, maybe play around. And meeting back in high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Glide through, lift your heart. Big breath in. Big exhale to downward facing dog. On your next breath in, we're shifting forward into our high plank. And we'll slowly start to lower all the way to the belly. Once you arrive, untuck the toes. We're reaching the arms back, palms to the mat. Find a big breath out. And on your next breath in, lifting up, peeling your shoulders, your heart, your toes off the mat. Coming into a locust pose. Find that inward engagement of the thighs, the toes, everything together. Lift up one more breath in. And exhale, release. Maybe dropping one ear to the mat. Maybe softening the eyes for just a moment. Beautiful. Let's make our way. Coming back forward with the head. On your next breath in, we're reaching back for the outer edges of our ankles. And we're going to start to drive the feet up towards the sky, peeling the shoulders open. Starting to find that hug of the knees together. Keep squeezing, keep lifting. And exhale, release. Beautiful. Take your hands back underneath the shoulders from here. Tuck the toes. We're going to find a big, strong push-up back to our high plank. Good. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, gazing forward. Slowly walk the feet to the top of your mat. We'll find a halfway lift. Palms come up the shins. Big exhale, forward fold, reaching back down. Rising up one more time, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, big cactus, pull the heart through. Inhale, reach up nice and tall. Exhale, forward fold. Walking back to your high plank, send the hips up high. Downward facing dog. Inhale, take your right leg back up, bend the knee, open up the hip. We're stepping through, right foot between the hands. Go ahead and drop that back knee. This time we're walking our foot towards the edge of the mat. And we're gonna take our right hand, place it right on top of the knee. Great option here with a block under the left hand here. Coming into our runner's lunge. And slowly start to walk your foot back to the middle of the mat. From here, we're tucking the back toes, coming back to this lunge. Inhale, take your right leg high. Let's find that big open hip we did earlier. This time we're flipping over to find our wild thing. So we're dropping the right toes down. Inhale, reaching up with that right arm. Really pressing up through the hips here, opening up the entire body. Inhale, lifting 1 inch higher. And exhale, flipping back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, taking our left leg high this time. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Stepping all the way through. Come back to your lunge. We'll drop the back knee. Start to walk your left foot off the mat. Grab a block. We'll slide it right under that right hand. Left hand's coming to the knee. Add that little press open. Getting into the outer glutes here. And slowly start to walk your foot all the way back. Take the hands to either side, tuck the back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, take left leg high. We're bending the knee, flipping over to wild thing on the other side. Right, left toes come down. And inhale, stretch up. Good, really breathing through this. Pressing through the hips. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Big exhale, let it go. Making your way to your knees. Slowly sitting back. We'll take our feet to one side. Coming down onto the mat. From here, we're gonna scoot our hips forward. Slowly make our way all the way down. Coming down nice and slow. Once you arrive, go ahead and pull the knees into the chest here. Give your spine a little massage, maybe rolling through the knees, pulling them forward and back, whatever's really feeling good for you in this moment. And taking the knees in, let's start to exhale, taking the knees to the left. We'll open up the heart to the right, coming into our supine twist. Start to press the shoulders nice and open. Maybe even invite your eyes to a close here. Inhale, start to make your way back to the center. Pull both knees back in. We'll give our spine a little reset. And exhale, taking knees to the right, opening up that left arm. Reaching nice and wide. Again, maybe soften your gaze, letting everything start to slow down. And slowly rolling to your back, give yourself one final hug, a moment of gratitude here. Big exhale, making your way to a shavasana, taking up as much room as you'd like on your mat, allowing your eyes to close, settling into your breath. You can stay here as long as you'd like, but if you're ready to be guided out, gently invite just a little movement into the body. Slowly make your way into a fetal position and eventually making your way all the way up to a comfortable seat. We'll close out our class together, taking hands to heart center, soften the eyes. The light in me loves and honors the light in you. From my heart to yours, namaste.